Hello everyone, good morning. For today's topic, we will discover the importance of biodiversity and why is it important not only for us humans but for all the living organisms here on earth. We will going to tackle what is biodiversity, the importance of biodiversity, threats to biodiversity, Earth's biodiversity hotspots, and genetic modified organism. What is biodiversity? Biodiversity is a condensed phrase of biological diversity. It's a multifaceted topic covering many aspects of biological differences. Biodiversity supports all life on Earth. It is the variety of life forms at structural levels, genetic species, and ecosystem. In a broader view, it could depend on life on Earth. Biodiversity is essential for the process that support all life on Earth, including humans. Without a wide range of animals, plants, and microorganisms, we cannot have healthy ecosystems that we rely on to provide us with the air we breathe and the food we eat. And people value nature of itself. People depend on biodiversity in their daily lives in ways that are not always apparent or appreciated. Human health ultimately depends upon ecosystems, products, and services, such as availability of fresh water, food, and fuel sources, which are requisite for human health and productive livelihood. The measure of the number of species on the planet of the Earth or in a specified area is called biodiversity, according to Clark 2013. It is a variation of living things making the world a beautiful and exciting place to live. According to Cunningham and Cunningham 2013, it is a variety of life on Earth at all its levels, from genes to ecosystems and the ecological and evolutionary process to sustain it. According to Bynum 2012, there are three kinds of biodiversity that are essential to preserve ecological systems and functions. First is the genetic biodiversity is a measure of the variety of versions of the same genes within individual species. Another is the species biodiversity describes the number of different kinds of organisms within individual communities or ecosystems. Lastly is the ecological biodiversity species the number of niches, trophic levels, and ecological processes that capture, sustain food webs, and recycle materials within this system. So biodiversity includes not only the world species with their unique evolutionary histories but also genetic variability within and among populations of species and the distribution of species across local habitats, ecosystems, landscapes, and whole continents or oceans. So more formally, biodiversity is comprised of several levels, starting with genes, then individual species, then communities of creatures, and finally entire ecosystems such as forests or coral reefs, where life interplays with the physical environment. Species by the numbers, approximately 1.75 million different species have been documented by scientists. This includes 950,000 species of insects, 270,000 species of plants, 19,000 species of fish, 9,000 species of bird, and 4,000 species of mammals. So the relationship and interaction between various species in the natural world are fascinating and crucial to understanding the complex web of life on our planet. There are different species that are connected to real life. The food chain and ecosystems, the symbiotic relationship, competition and predation, habitat and environmental interaction, revolutionary adaptations, and biodiversity and conservation. This promotes the sustainability coexistence of all living organisms on our planet.
Porter, and I'm going to discuss the importance of biodiversity. First, biodiversity provides food and medicines. Plant and animal species make important contributions to human food supplies. Some pharmaceutical products are derived from plants, animals, and microbes. So dako og contribution ang biodiversity sa tuwa as humans because diri tagakuha og food supplies sama sa karne sa hayop, sa isda, or even sa plants like fruits and vegetables, and also sa mga pharmaceutical products mostly ginabuhat sa mga medicine is made from plants. And we all know that there's a lot of plants na ginabuhat siya for medicines, and that's why very important ang biodiversity. Next is biodiversity can aid ecosystem stability. Maintaining biodiversity can be essential in existence of other species and other ecological functions. So biodiversity is important for ecosystem stability kay if without a wide range of animals, plants and microorganisms, we cannot have the healthy ecosystems that we rely on provide us with the air we breathe and the food we eat. So we have to kailangan nato alagaan ang biodiversity to maintain its ecological stability. And there are some ways to preserve our biodiversity. First is promoting biodiversity in your surroundings. Next are conserving water resources, proper waste management, educating and raising awareness, protecting wildlife, and supporting local environmental organizations. And next is aesthetic and existence values are important. Nature appreciation is economically important. It provides job opportunities to local communities. Nature-based activities like fishing, hunting, camping, and hiking also have cultural value. Contact with nature can be emotionally uplifting for some. It has religious and moral significance. So we have to value or appreciate our nature or atong biodiversity because kita na mga makabenepisyo na like sa kaning diri sa Samal sa tourism, tungod sa mga nindot nga views sa mga resort, sa mga sandbars sa dagat is daghan na tagan og opportunity nga mga tao na trabaho tungod sa kadaghan na sa mga resort na gi-open diri sa Samad. And also sa mga local nga namuyo diri is kanang sa nature activities like fishing, hunting, camping, dako siya og tabang sa mga tao para makakuha sila og pagkaon. So we must love our nature. We have to protect our biodiversity. So let's proceed to threats to biodiversity. Extinction, the elimination of species, can be a normal process of the natural world as species outcompete or kill off others, or as environmental conditions change, such as during the ice age. In evolutionary history, extinctions are common. It also shows that during there have been 5 mass extinction events. These are referred as bottlenecks in biodiversity. These events have been documented by fossil records that most of the species that ever existed die out and are replaced by others, often by their descendants as part of evolutionary change. So sa una pa gyud ang panahon is threats na gyud sa biodiversity ang extinction sa mga species because of kanang tungod lay kanang mag-ug-bago na ang panahon, maanam-anam og kawala ang mga or extinction sa mga species kay dili na murag di na sila mabuhian nga time ba murag hurot-hurot na pud ilahang mga prey kanang mga pagkaon. That's why mawala ilahang lahi. So kaning extinction events or referred as bottlenecks in biodiversity is a sharp reduction in population size due to environmental events affecting genetic diversity. The bottleneck effect is a phenomenon in evolutionary biology that occurs when a population size is drastically reduced for at least one generation due to a sudden environmental change. So example is katong northern elephant seals have reduced genetic variation, probably because of a population bottleneck humans inflicted on them in the 1890s. So kaning northern elephant seals is kanang nag-extinct ilahang population tungod kay ginahunt sila sa mga tao on 19th century kung nahurot-hurot sila ato nga time. Then nabalaan siya tungod nakadocumented siya by fossil records to sa mga biologists na ga-exist siya before and namatay ra pod sila. Now we will move to E.O. Wilson summarize human traits to biodiversity as hippo. So first, ato sang ilalahon si E.O. Wilson. So Edward Osborne Wilson was an American biologist, naturalist, ecologist, and entomologist known for developing the field of sociobiology. Born in Alabama, Wilson found an early interest in nature and frequented the outdoors. So si Edward Osborne Wilson was born on June 10, 1929 and he was died on December 6, 2021. Now we go back to human traits to biodiversity as hippo, which stands for first habitat destruction. So habitat destruction is kana ng mga tao nga ga-destruct sa habitat sa mga animals and plants or such human activities na ginabuhat like residential development, logging, crop farming, livestock grazing, mining, deforestation, road and dam building. So mao na siya example sa habitat destruction maka-cause or maka-damage sa atong biodiversity. Next is invasive species. So ang invasive species is kanin siyang mga invasive nga murag mo-colonize sa isa ka area or isa ka biodiversity like murag aggressive sila nga dali mo spread mo padaghan like gibutang siya as human threats sa biodiversity because sila ang tawag ani murag sila kanang example sa isa ka area is ma-produce ni siya nga species or mabuhi like murag sila ang so ang pollution is kana ng magpatakag labig basura kana mga factories na ilang mga substance is going sa water mo siya maka-cause siya pollution, air pollution, water pollution that may damage or destroy the biodiversity. Next is population of humans. So kung ang population size is magkaanam-anam gid siya kadaghan. So the more nga daghan og tao, the more pud magbuhat og mga buildings and the more na pud magkinahanglan og food. Syempre sa atong panahon is crisis na siya. So ang tao gyud is walay laing choice, hindi go for hunting, mangitag pamaagi para mabuhi. So threats ng biodiversity sa humans because of population of humans can initiate to and can affect to biodiversity. Next is overharvesting. So, ang overharvesting is exploiting a natural resources until its supply is so diminished that is exploitation is no longer sustainable. So, pasabutan is kanang pariha na sa mga kahoy kung padayon lang permente og putol niya dili siya ginatanuman og balik is murag maglisod siya og kanang tubo hantod sa madaot ang nature or sa kanang mga isda sa other animals like dili na ginapili sa mga tao nga kanang apilon nila ang gagmay og kuha so dili katubo dayon ang isda so mao na siya
Earth Biodiversity Hotspot. So, unsa ang biodiversity hotspot? Biodiversity hotspot is ang Earth mass or pinaka-biological rich yet threatened terrestrial region or places. Para ma-considered ang region or place na biodiversity hotspot is dapat ma-meet ang duha ka criteria. And first is dapat contain ang at least 1,500 ka species o ikaduha is have lost at least 70% of its primary native vegetation. And primary native vegetation is kanang mga plants, animal, species nga naa sa area that grows naturally that has not been brought sa una sa tao. So, if ang isa ka lugar nga naa aning duha ka kriteria mao na siya na magtawag na biodiversity hotspot. Sa karon natay 35 recognized biodiversity hotspot. World most threatened biodiversity hotspot. So mao ni ang places nga pinaka-threatened biodiversity hotspot. Example, Caribbean, Philippines, Madagascar, Brazil, and Central Chile. Mountain of South Central China and Western Ecuador og last is Caucasus. Kini ang mga lugar na kinahanglan og help and attention para ma-preserve ang mga endangered.
Hello everyone, my name is Renerico Hao Jr. and I am reporting the Genetic Modified Organism or GMO. So GMO is a selective breeding has existed for thousands of years. Modern biotechnology is more efficient and effective because seed developers are able to directly modify the genome of the crop. This process is called genetic modified organism or GMO. It also known as genetic engineering, where in selective breed of plants were being enhanced with the genes of another plant. GM ang GMO is can threaten farming, especially against the unpredictable factors of nature. But controversy remains on how to get an access to this biotechnology and regarding to the safety of genetic modified foods. So, ang examples ani are mga some example of these plants are wheat, maize, and cassava. So, ang GMO daw kay mao din ni siya ang organism nga naay DNA altered or modified. So, in some way kanang in genetic engineering kay nag-involve ni siya sa introduction sa new traits or characteristic or nag-enhance pud ni siya sa existing one. So sa yang context is naga-develop o nagagamit ang GMO sa topic nga debate sa controversy nga kani siya nga both kani siya due to both potential og benefits sa gi-offer sa o ganang naga-increase pod ang yields o sa disease resistance sa crops. So sa concern about sa impact kani sa environment kay ang biodiversity kay pod siya og potential health risk. Ang example sa GMO is kanang naga-include ni siya crops like corn, soybean, and rice nga naga-modified sa pag-increase sa yield o resistance sa pests or diseases o naga-improve po din siya nutritional content. So kanis sila kay mao ni sila ang genetically modified animals such as salmon that have been modified to grow faster. So next is kanang sa iyang real life connection sa application. So ang GMO kay naga-significant impact sa everyday lives sa mga tao. Kanang they are commonly found sa mga food supply, kanang daghan pud siya og processing sa foods nga naga-contain og genetically modified sa ingredients. ano pod kanang ano pod sila napod ni sila potential nga application sa medicine such as in the production of insulin and other drugs. So ang akong reflection aning GMO is kanang importante ni siya nga masabtan sa sa science behind GMO kay para sa sa para dali ra masabtan ang mga ethical, health o ang environmental nga environmental considerations. Naga-help po ni siya para ma-inform ang atong decision about sa pagkaon sa atong ginakaon o sa product nga atong ginagamit o sa pag-contribute o sa atong pag-contribute sa mga ongoing debates about sa paggamit sa regulation of GMOs. Next is the impact of GMO to biodiversity and environment. So first is an insect-resistant GM crop could have a direct toxic effect of non-target species. A GM crop could have an indirect effect to other species by reducing the source of flood for of food for other wildlife such as birds. Pest resistance could result from insects which become resistant to chemicals when used on pest-tolerant GM crops repeatedly and may increase the numbers of insect pests. Last is creating an imbalance in nature by changing the predator-prey or ratio. Predator-prey ratio. So ang impact sa GMO is kanang mao ni siya ang organism nga genetic materials nga naga-altered gamit ang genetic engineering techniques. Kani siya ang naga-change o ga-allow sa organism sa exhibit traits nga naga-naturally nga dili jud kanang ilaha good na o kanang for instance crop kay naga-modify pa ni resist pests, diseases or harsh environmental condition. So, ang context ani kay ang GMO daw kay naado ni siya clear benefits such as improved crop yields and disease resistance o kanang naapod ni siya impact sa biodiversity and kanang sa environment nga naga-subject og ongoing debate and research. Ang biodiversity man gud isa kanang crucial for the health of ecosystem and ultimately human survival. Then, ang example ani niya kay some potential sa impact sa GMO kay nagano siya sa biodiversity o kanang include sa modification in crop pervasiveness or invasiveness nga naga-emergence sa herbicide and pesticide tolerance o naga-distribute sa biodiversity sa instance. Ang GMO crops kay naga-cross siya pollinate with wild relatives leading sa superweeds o naga-resistant po ni siya herbicides. Also naga-result po din siya og reduction sa plants diversity o sa agricultural landscape. So next is real life connection and application. Kani siya ang GMO kay naga-affect sa restricted sa far off land nga naga-loss of biodiversity o kanang mga god about sa mga dangers sa food security and sa yang human health. So kani siya naga-reduction po din siya genetic diversity sa atong pagkaon or sa food crops nga atong sa pagkaon sa food crops day nga atong ginahiwo sa pag susceptible sa pests or sa diseases which can lead sa crop failures. So, in my reflection at this topic kay understanding siya sa potential impact sa GMO o sa biodiversity o sa environmental crucial. Importante kayo ni siya nga way para sa benefits against sa potential risk. O kani siya nagaano pa din siya og research nga needed kaayo para kanang need po siya i-research para ma-understand nimo ni siya nga mga impacts o unsa ang iyang mga develop strategies nga naga-mitigate sa potential negative effects. So that's all. Thank you.